Right, where were we? We were getting into Minecraft. We are back on here. We have not. I can't. When was the last time we were on here? Can't be more than a week. Been about a week, hasn't it, since we've been on? Feels like it's been about a week. I think last time we came on, we were working on the we were working on mining, enchanting. I think we were. I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna guess we were enchanting because everything's enchanting now. I think we did try and go get diamonds, didn't we? I swear we went to try and get diamonds, but I don't think we had much luck. Or did we get 9 diamonds? No, that's all diamonds. Did we actually go mining? I think we must have got sort of mining, I think. Generally can't remember. So I think today, what I'm thinking is, we're going to do a little bit of mining to kick off the stream like we normally do. I might go for a different location, I'm feeling. Just like over the horizon. Just to see if we can get some diamonds, because I feel like we normally shoot down below, but I feel like if we go a little bit further out, we might get a bit lucky. So that's what I'm quite feeling I am today. Those for now. Chuck that fishing rod in there. The shit of the sea, because it is literally what's shite. And we've got wood on ours. We'll get a little bit more wood, and we shall get Actually, we've got some stuff in here, actually. I just remember to prep all of this, didn't I? Bit of mining. There we go. Sorry. Look at me being organised, eh? Look at me being organised. Right, let's go do some mining, shall we? We got good pickaxes, didn't we? Unbreaking, we've got. So if we move all of this across, so we should be okay. So we've got the fortune and all that going on there, and I think we're good. We're gonna go over to this just general direction and see what's crack-lacking over this way. And we should be good. We should be good. We should be good. Oh, Dane, with the I know, right? It's the first time for that, mate. First time for that. First time for that. But is everyone having a good day, though, today? Is everyone having a good day? I do apologise, I will be eating in between, because I've got homemade curry, mate. Homemade curry. Can't go wrong with good old curry, mate. I've got a chicken tikka masala. I'm a homemade version. Very nice. It is very, very tasty. I want to try and get as much diamond. Try and get as much diamond as we can today, because literally, I want to get diamond armor. I'm sick of being an iron pleb. I want to get rocking and rolling so I look swag. I will look like top notch, mate. I'm quite feeling by here. I think by here is like a good spot. Quite right by here. My hand. Why have I not got torches in my hand? Like to care to explain to me, chat. Why don't I not have any torches in my hand? Gotta explain, hey? Who's gotta explain? Yeah, no, today's one of them days where I just kind of really have just like sat and mellowed out. I try and motivate myself to play a game, but I'm just really like was unsure. I don't know, nothing really kind of gripped me really what I fancy playing. I was kind of like, do I dust off Destiny maybe? I fancy be a bit of a grindy kind of game at the moment. Oh, some coal's actually helpful actually. Get a bit of a grind on, you know, a bit of a grind. Right. Hi, Ronald. Have you got any cake for me, mate? I want some desserts for after my dinner. Got some cake. Meanwhile with cake, where some people are very like hit or miss with cake. Like, cake's very one of them like, you love it or you hate it. I think it's definitely down to the icing. I think the icing makes or breaks the cake, isn't it? I think sometimes. Or the sponge. Like if it's a nice soft sponge. If it's a nice soft sponge, then people like. I do. Oh mate, you sharing some cake with me? Bum. What's that one? What level are we on? 15? Oh, 7. No, I'm getting mixed up. 37. Quite further to go, so we've got to get down to level 50, mate. Iron, look at all the iron that we can get now. Ooh, it's not like we need it. Loads of stuff, but may as well pick it up. Maybe. Mate, oh mate, I'll take a maybe. Normally say you know. I'll definitely take a maybe. What kind of cake is it though? Is it just like a nice classic sponge kind of go to cake? That's what I didn't get. I'm never one of those ones that I want a cake for my birthday. But normally my mum's very adamant she normally might get one, but she did get one last year. Like, you will have a cake, it's your birthday. But I did last year, which was kind of weird. But I was like, thank God she finally listened to me. I think as well, most of the cake goes to waste as well. It always gets like a big one. It's like, everyone gets a bit of caked out after like 2 slices. You're like, oh, there's so much of it. Hello? I'm not gonna go down there because I'm too scared. Sponge with jam with icing on top. Hey, I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm sold. I am sold on that. I am sold on that combo. I really am. Not me. I eat most of my cake. Oh, mate. Normally I would. I'm always like, mate, if it's bloody like spare bloody seconds go, man, I'm always in there. Right, especially if it's oh mate, a bit of cream and cake. Oh. Bit of cream and cake, I'm in there, mate. So if it's a good chocolate cake as well. Oh, lots of cream. I'm in there, mate. I am in there. No holding me back. No holding me back. I am in there. I'm in there licking my lips. Okay, so that's not what I wanted to do. I want to do that. Definitely take lapis though. Lapis is good. Give me the good. Give me the good. I only have a chocolate. I hate a sponge and jam. Oh my, you only have. Weird. Like, some people prefer like just the sponge and the jam, but not the icing. The icing is such a weird thing with people. It's like, oh, the icing just tastes so like too sweet. Weird, really is with the icing. It fascinates me. It really does. It really does fascinate me. like with people with the icing. I'm like, really is peculiar. Really is peculiar. But I get them, like, why the icing? Like, icing tastes like a little bit but that's still cake though. Like it completes it. A bit like decoration, the icing. It literally is the icing onto the cake. It literally is like. That's particularly when people say, "Oh, it just tastes like plastic." It does. Just tastes like plastic. It's got a flavour. It's like it's just sugar in it, really. It's just like a sugar. I couldn't tell you what blade flour is made of, but. I don't know, sponge and jam always that made me feel sick. People have them kind of foods that trigger them a bit more. It's like really like sickly too much. Probably because you've got the cake itself is sweet enough and you've got jam on top of it, it's more sweet. Like you get some people like they hate chocolate, mate. If you come near them with chocolate, mate, they'll eat you across the room. It's like, mate, how can you eat chocolate? Ugh, disgusting. Such a vile thing. But for me, what gets me is when people like have a thing against chocolate orange, like chocolate orange cake and stuff like that. Makes me laugh. Like, how can you put fruit in something absolutely vile? How can you have a lemon cheesecake? Ugh. It must be a monster for doing them combos. I'm just like. This just makes me laugh. It's like people like certain foods, I guess. What level on? 35. Not far to go now. Not far to go. It's a weird though. Chocolate I never had made me feel. It just be because chocolate's more rich, isn't it? So maybe it might be a sweet thing, maybe. Like I haven't like so I find like with pizza takeaways sort of things like if I get pizza like local pizza, I can't eat local pizzas. I don't know what it is because I find with like local pizzas like they tend to put so much cheese on it I can't eat it because that makes me feel sick. It's so much like bloody dairy. I'm like, oh my Christ. Thick and bloated. But with when it comes to what you call it, normal pizza, it's like Domino's I had yesterday, absolutely fine. I will just say, left it over pizza. Best thing ever. I left some pizza last night, a few slices. I was like, oh boy. Good decision. It was good decisions made. Right, so we need to go up. Mate, we've got here quickly, haven't we? Right, I think we need to go 53. Need some of this. No such thing as too much cheese. Oh, mate. Depends what you have cheese on. Cheesy nachos, yes, all the cheese. But I think it depends what you have cheese on, though. Or are we talking general? Which, like, are we all about just like general? But I've started like doing like cheese on like bolognese. Like that's not a bad combo. I never used to do that before. Cheese on everything. Oh, mate. Okay. Oh, you're a cheese sandwich kind of guy, Crafty. Like, you like a good old cheese sandwich. I don't mind cheese on stuff. I can't eat cheese. I don't. Sometimes I might have grab like a little handful and like where it's grated. That's be about it. Then eat that, but I got my way to eat it. I often mother cheese and ooh, that sounds nice. That. I think it's more the fact wraps though. I'm like, oh mate, wraps. Oh, I love a good old wrap. Wraps in a little while. Actually, I tell a lie on that. I think I had a chicken Caesar wrap last week. Actually, or was it last week or the week before that? Been about not that long ago. That long ago, but it was long enough ago for me to forget. Charlie, hello. Maybe keep it well, bud. It depends on what cheese. I like exotic cheese. Beetle City. Mate, Aiden's the kind of guy who likes goat. Is it goat cheese? Or moldy cheese? Moldy cheese. Aiden's that kind of guy who likes a good old bit of rotten cheese. I can imagine that. Aiden with his moldy cheese and his bottle of rum. That's what he calls a good night. Oh, that's the first like proper like giggle I've done. The second giggle I've done today, actually. Oh, that's made me happy. Yeah, doing all right, thanks. Just taking a break from essay writing. Oh mate, how's the essays going? I think I last spoke to you Sunday, mate. A fucking shit tons. But yeah, not doing too bad though, Charlie, man. One of them days, you know, one of them days. But plod on, mate. Plod on. Play some Minecraft. Chill out, relax. And we're talking about cheese at the minute. We're talking about cheese. Cheese lover or a cheese hater? That's like the question of the day. I stay away. No, I stay away from the blue cheese because they nah, lies, Aiden. Don't lie now, mate. We all know you like to sit down with a nice cheese ball with your mouldy cheese and your bottle of rum. It's a motoring advertisement, and I've created. Good, mate. Just a lot of words. Oh, mate, how many words have you got to do in total? I've got cheese. 4. Oh, so I don't know nothing about cheeses. So cheeses for me look like, I know you like goat cheese, blue cheese, and cheddar cheese. That's about it. Soft cheese. I'm boring. I only have cathedral. Same here, mate. Well, if I just get whatever cheese if I can get. No, I have the only cheese I have, right? In my it's in my burgers, mate. That's the only cheese I have. That is the only burgers I have, mate. Can you not do that? That's annoying. That's the only burgers, only cheese I have. It's in my burgers. The cheap slices that you know, like the few pence slices that you pick up. 2,500. How many have you done so far? I dread. That's like a nightmare. It's like you have to do more than 10 words. Like every year, my work they always want us to do like nominations. And it's like you have to write up words. I'm like, mate, I'm terrible at doing like paragraphs and stuff like that. I try to add in like all the key things. I'm like, I could write a sentence like this person. Why? This person's good. I hate. That's the only sort of writing I normally hate a year, every year. Or emailing, actually. Emailing is probably up there. Because, like, I'm always I don't know. My bloody emails always bloody sound. Don't make no bloody sense. So I type it out one way, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I'll read it back and go, that doesn't make sense. So I'll retype it, but I'll read that, and I'm like, that doesn't, I've made it worse somehow. I've merged like the one that sounded wrong with the new part, which I'm trying to do. I'm trying to merge them together, then I've deleted it all, then retype it for it to make sense. So I'm like, ah, that's what I wanted in the first time. So it takes me about 3 attempts to write down what I want. So I would be awful at essays. Two favourites are French. My favourites are top cheeses. That should do good shit, mate. But in reality, 5 photos, all of which are free. You got a special apart, Charlie, which you're already doing. Bashing out the park, mate. Don't overkill it for yourself. Make sure you do, like, get out your room a bit as well. Definitely do like that. Big thing I find sometimes when you speak to people who are studying, like, have you been out your room today? It's like, nope, I've been in my room. I'm taking breaks, but I'm not actually left my desk. $900. That's just the intro. One photo around it since I talk about. 8. When's the deadline on that one? So much redstone. We have the diamonds instead, please. What level are we on? Part of me is like thinking like you go down a little bit. I don't really know. It's like 54. We're in the right about area ish. Oh, look, more redstone. I'm so excited to see more of this stuff. Oh, mate, I'm sick of seeing redstone. See anything else other than redstone, please? Please. I'll take anything other than redstone. I'm so sick of seeing it. How many stacks have we got? 1, 2. Is that all? What's that? A week away, but I've got to finish as well as I have main projects. Dude. You got that at the top of lectures as well, still, or are they giving you like a little bit, like a bit of time to breathe to get all that work done? Nah, lectures are done now. That's a thank God for that then, man. Jesus, I was gonna say, if you're doing that on top of lectures, Jesus Christ. the guy I work with, he's doing all his exams at the minute. Even he's had a practical the other week, and he's just doing a lot of, he's doing like some of the catch up. He's pretty like far ahead in that because he doesn't leave it till like last minute. It's like as soon as he gets it, he gets started on it. Like it was just saying, like the amount of fucking shit, mate. Like, oh yeah, I've got to do this many words today. How long you got? When you got to get that in by? It's like, oh, I've got to get it by blah, but got to psych myself up to actually write it because I don't really want to write it. Want me to send my question in? It's always a glorified English language. And give it a go. That much of it I understand. Right, I'm out of torches. I'm motoring advertisements. The pressure. The pressure of the male glass. Okay. I'm expecting just like a boof. In a way, you have no faith. You've been mining this long already, and there's no diamonds. I have very little faith on this mine strip. Put in my essay in chat. Mate, I'll go and sell it. Send us a screenshot of it if you want, mate. I won't do anything with it. I meant, what do you think of the question is and outs? I generally couldn't. Are motoring advertisements gendered by the pressure of the male glass? I'm generally trying to think about it. Are the motoring advertisements gender for the pressure of a male glaze? I don't. I really am unsure because. I'm not misreading that. Double checking.
Are motoring advertisements gendered for the pleasure of the male gaze?
Male gaze. Okay, I was misreading that a little bit. Well, they've stopped doing the ladies, haven't they, when it comes to motorsports, like with the cards and that, really, so... I think they tried. I think back in the day, probably so, but not so much these days. I would say. I think because like more ladies that generally like watch, like enjoy F1 racing and stuff like that. Yeah, that was I meant to spend some days making sure I was answering right. It's like it depends, like. I feel like they're trying to make it so it's everything. I'd say definitely like back in the day, probably so. But even then, though, like even like some of the girls like came out, because I think F1 had the girls, didn't they, like, as they were, and they got all redundant, didn't they? Because they were like, oh, that's our jobs. And I think even some of the girls like, no, we don't mind, because it's being part of the sport, really, just like part of the culture, really. Like, they didn't find nothing wrong with it. Some people didn't really have a problem with it at all. You might have a minority who might be like, oh, it's disgusting. But it's like, I think it's one of the things, like with the world, I think things are having to change. Instead of it like, I don't know how to describe it really, because like you've got that it's like you've got the certain thing that's going on, but people are coming into it, changing the culture of it, so it's having to change for the new people coming into it, if you get what I mean. So it's like football punditry. Like they're trying to add in more girls who does punditry and female referees and stuff like that, which, because there's more ladies who watch football now and generally and whatnot, but before it used to be a thing you just spectated. Well, I didn't have a problem with this, but now it's coming an all-rounder, really. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Wasn't expecting you to think about it. No, it's oh, there's diamonds. Oh no! Why did I do that? Hey, you absolute muppet! Oh, we got 5 though. 5. Oh, we got more, we got more, we got more. Okay, let me just get these Adidas. At 10, we're up to 10. Okay then. We're finally getting somewhere with diamonds. Yeah, no, I just think times are changing, to be fair though. Times are changing. So I think it's like things are changing for, I think it's like earlier, so I don't know, like this, I think it's just conversational really, because like I was like a lot like trying to understand a little. I've had a thing like, I'm kind of wondering, like, the last, like, few weeks, like, VTubers sort of thing, like, why have people started going down that route of, because I'm generally interested, because, like, is it a lack of confidence, like, you're trying to keep your identity offline and stuff like that, and it's a thing that's been changing. I watched a video on it earlier, and it was just something, like, just got started in Japan, and other people looked at, and things are just changing that way, really. It's, like, more stream, I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one, really, where it's coming, like, full circle a bit, because, like, I remember a few years ago, you might remember, like, when there was a big change, especially within the Minecraft community, people talking about people being fake characters, like they're not being who they are, sort of thing. But it feels like it's now, and people didn't like people were being like fake characters and not being themselves. But it's like now times have changed where people, that's become wholesome. I don't know if wholesome's the word, but it's like it's come back around now, so it's all right to be a character again. Even though, like, say, like if you're on stream, you're like, that was a thing a few years ago where people absolutely hated it. They didn't like you were like being a character on the camera and stuff like that. I remember that was a thing, but now it's okay to be a character again. So. Because I was like, ew, I can't remember, like, there was a few YouTubers or like that. Yeah, hey there, B-Game, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you, my friend, good to see you. But so, like, I know that was, like, a thing a few years ago. But now it's, like, come full circle again, really. So it's, like, it's okay again. But in a few years, that will be a thing that won't be okay again. I don't know. Who knows? But I think the world we kind of live in now, you got to try and cater for everyone, haven't we, really? But there'll still be like a minority who won't like it. I think especially maybe like some of the old guns, like why you got to change this to cater for that sort of thing. Can't please everyone in this world, can't please everyone. You just got to kind of just do what you can. Like if you give someone £10, they'll be like, why is it not £10.50? £10.50. I want £10.50. I don't want that. Just I don't want just what do you call it? Just don't want the £10. I want the £10.50. No, go back to the motorsport thing though. It's like trying to cater for everyone these days. I think it's good that the fact that it's like trying to cater for everyone. But I would absolutely love it, like more people in football like start coming out, like say, or just general sports really, like more about their sexuality and stuff like that. So I feel like that's going to be the next, like, that would be such a big step, that would be. And I'm sorry, I generally would, I think, needs to happen really. I'm sure it's not happened by now, to be fair. But I don't know if it's still one of the things, I don't know, some people are still a bit scared about it. Oosh. Yeah, so it will be an ever-changing thing. That would be. I mean, I hope that day does come sort of soon. I think as soon as the first, like, I think a big player needs to do it. If like a big player does it, then it's a bit like a good thing. Good thing. I think you shouldn't hide what you are these days. I like mental health. Like 4 years ago, people would barely talk about mental health. People talk about it every day now. Like it literally has like come things to change. Like, Jesus Christ, if you said to me about 4 years ago, I would be talking about bloody how I felt at the start of the stream going, oh, I felt a bit crap today. I would have been like, nah, mate, no chance of that happening. I would have been just like, nah, doing great. Just like hide it up. You have a very interesting review on. Oh mate, don't we come and do a lecture for you, Charlie? Should become a lecturer, mate. I have been complimented that actually before. I was in work and doing something. I was able to give a talk about stuff, and I went, and the person that had it was like, "I'm a lecturer, I am. You'd be very good at being a lecturer." I was like, "Oh, one of my finest compliments I've ever got in work." I'm a lecturer. You'd be great because the way you're wording it, all of it, it's very like you think about what you're saying. Very like to the point. I'm like, rare time I don't get to say that normally. Most of the time I'm gonna get a day you talking shit, mate. Which 90% of the time I am. But nah, it's just. Times have changed, times have changed. And I think there's still a lot of changes to happen in the world, to be fair. But still got a long way to go. But and I think it's a big thing as well. And like, people like want there to be like, oh my Christ. kill them. It's like the world kind of wants to basically be like peace, like there's been no trouble, no wars, anything like that, but there's always gonna be that kind of things. It's like nice things, like it's always gonna be a thing, but it always will be. Might not be as much, but you will still get it time to time, really. It's a shame, but you will have them like percentage of people who are a bit like that, really. Hey, there'll always be that little percentage. Lilac, good to see you. How are you? That's me singing to you, Lilac. I'm good. I'm glad you're doing good. We're in a singing mood now. Right, I did see diamonds down by here. By here. There it is. Hey, you're past diamonds. I know I did. I just went to light that up just in case any creepers. Which is a good thing I did, because there were like quite a few creepers. I'm gonna clear around this first. Give me them diamonds. There's gonna be only like one lot, isn't there? Oh, 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 oh. How much is that? 14? Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we need to go a little bit lower because we normally go about 57. What's a better, pizza or what's better, stream? What's that? What's a better, stream and stream? Let's go. What's better, pizza? My brain is doing a proper fart today. What's a better, pizza and let's go. What do you mean by that, like that? What's better, pizza? What's like the best pizza? Better pizza. Oh, just what's better, pizza and stream? Let's go. Oh, your combo. I get it. My brain being a freaking slow one. You got a stream on a go, and you got pizza. What pizza we got? Other than me getting creeper exploded in my ears. Got any move for creepers today? Bring stress. I don't want stress. I have pizza. My brain, honestly, my brain's one of them slow wonder days, which is every day, isn't it? Really. Nice. What? Just a cheesy one. I don't want to push out with my teeth. That's fair. Keep it nice and simple. Keep it nice and simple. Can't go wrong with a bit of a nice simple pizza. I don't think we're gonna find any diamonds. I want to not go off too far off track. Did that last time and we got majorly lost. I think I'm actually gonna head back to where we were. He got you the lava, mate. Is the actual new monster out yet? I don't know if he was actually out or not. I know there's been something on Twitter about him. The Warden. The Warden! I've not played Minecraft since, when did I last play it? Last week. So, I've not had a chance. I've not played it off stream either, like on the other world. Very nice. Gonna eat it then. She's able to take a lot of meds at the moment. She's got a bad tooth at the moment. I'll meet you. Oh, Jesus Christ, Kevin. Sake. Right, I might quickly munch my dinner down in a minute because I think it's gone cold. Get the end of this tunnel. We're going down a few levels, I think. 7. I'm gonna mine this way this time though. I see I'm in the wrong Twitch chat. Oh mate, apparently we're in bloody kink chat now. We are. Kev's getting kinky. Got that there for a minute.